Hi, welcome to Christy's Stampin' Spot. I'm Christy. I hope I'm in the right place. Let me check to make sure. I am trying to go live on my YouTube channel. So hi everybody in YouTube. I don't haven't done this very often. I did go live yesterday, so you can see the project that I made yesterday. I'm just gonna do it today over here. I hope everyone is having a great Friday. I tried to pull this up and see if I'm actually live in the right place. I'm actually streaming. Maybe. I forgot how to find it on my phone. Here we go. Took me a second to figure out where it was. um, there we go. Here it's me. My channel. Ooh, it says I'm live. Yay! That's exciting. Okay, so I have a very fun project that I was able to do yesterday over on my Facebook page, but I was having trouble with my camera, and I got that all fixed. So I'm excited to share it with you today. We're gonna I'm gonna show you how to make 2 Christmas cards using just one of these fabulous card bases that you can get now in my online store. So let me go ahead and turn you guys down. Awesome. Hi. Oh, see, so pretty. So pretty you can see. So excited about that. Okay. So, in my online store, we have, and it's Paper Pumpkin. So you do need to have a Paper Pumpkin subscription to get these. And it's a great time to have Paper Pumpkin right now. But the Warm Wishes cards and envelopes, which is an add-on for um, the just past the home Warm Wishes November kit. And but they work with, well, if anything, I'm actually going to use the Beary Christmas, which you can get, that designer series paper that you can get in my online store now. But these are $14 for 20 cards and envelopes, which is just an awesome price. And wait till you see these card fronts. So the card fronts are huge, right? So the card, if you make the card the way you can, they are 5x7, which is huge, and because it's white on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to cut these down so that you can make this actually 2 card fronts. And then we're just going to add it to regular cardstock. And I'm going to add these super cute critters from the Beary Christmas pattern paper or designer series paper. I love that Beary Christmas paper. And then the sentiment that I used is from the Home from the Holidays, which is our October paper pumpkin kit. But you can use any of your favorite ones. I actually, for the inside, my favorite is the very best occasions. This may your days be happy, your heart be light, your Christmas be merry, and your new year bright, which I love. It also has a little more sparkle and a little less stress. Let's make this Christmas the very best, which is really cute. So these is a really great inside. It has other greetings too, but you can find this in our annual catalog. And of course, all this is on in my online store. Okay, so I'm actually gonna zoom out a little and bring in my paper trimmer and paper trimmer. Let me show you how to cut this up. So I love these big card bases. And a lot of the time I do cut down some of my paper pumpkin cards and some of the cards and envelopes. But these ones just screamed because I don't usually make really huge cards. Now, if you really love big cards, then you might not want to. But if you do, this is a great one, especially if you're wanting to make a bunch of cards and you don't want to spend a lot of time, because look at how gorgeous these are. So it's got the glitter elements already on it. This beautiful background, lots of multicolor. I love the little moon, but it's also got but it's also got sparkles. I don't know if you can see the sparkles actually inside or on the paper. So I'm going to cut it I want to make sure I have this moon. So we're actually going to cut it first this way, and then we're going to make them smaller. So we want it to be 5 1/4 by 4. So first we're going to cut here. So I know I want to keep the moon, and so it's a little bit more than the 6. You can't just like throw it on. So you just make sure you cut this piece where you know first where you want that moon to be, and how on there. Like you can see on here, like I just have a little bit of space above the moon. And the reason why I'm going to cut this part first is because that's the measurement that's important, and I want it to be 5 1/4. So we know we want to keep that. So then I now just have to cut off um, all the white on the bottom that I don't need. So I've got it at the 5 1/4 here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that. Now it's gonna be a little bit rough on your blade. Just keep that in mind because there is all this glitter and you will be cutting over it. Um, it's not as bad as like when you're cutting glimmer paper, but it does do that. So the next I'm gonna cut with this piece because I want to make sure I get that moon again. And so I'm gonna insert it this way. And I want it to be at the 4. So I've got it at the 4 right there. And then I'm going to cut it. So this is our first card front right there. Isn't that pretty? Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Okay, I'll set that down. And then there's a bend because we did have where they had already naturally scored it. So you want to make sure that that's the piece on. So you're going to flip it over again. So this is the piece that you cut off, right? So we're going to go to the 4 again. And make our second card front, just like that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, so pretty. Love of love. Now, we are going to use this too, because I want to use this to put this in the inside. So where you have that bend, that's where you're going to put that groove in your trimmer in the middle there. So you cut on that bend. And it's it's about, it's a little bit over an inch. It's not exactly an inch. But it's close on each side. Just make sure you put it in the groove and cut down the middle of that groove. I'm gonna hold my tongue just right. There we go. And then we're going to use these pieces on the inside of our card. And I've already got them cut to the 5 1/4, so they'll fit perfectly on the inside, which is awesome. Okay, so then remember the white piece that we had right here. Now we want to cut these down to 4 inches because both of my cards are vertical. If I was going to do a horizontal, I'd want this piece to go on the back be at 5 1/4. But because I did do them vertical, I just want them at 4. So I'm going to cut again with the bend, cut the bend part off. So I'm going to cut it at 4. And then if you look, one side's going to have more glitter. And so the side that has the more glitter, I want to make sure that's the side that I'm going to cut to make the piece that's going on the back of my card. So that's going to be a 1/2 inch with the most glitter. And cut that. So all that glitter. Yay! So that's going to be one piece on the back. Now I'm going to keep this one, but it doesn't have as much glitter. Set that one aside. So we're going to do the same thing with this card piece of the leftover cardstock from that we trimmed off of our card base. So again at 4. Then I'm not using this piece, but you never know, so I'll save it. I'll just put it to the side. And then again, I want to keep the piece. I want to cut the piece that had the most glitter, which is this piece, to be the 1/2 inch because I like the 4 by 1/2 inch to be what I put on the back, my strip on the back. So this one's a little bit bigger than that. Put that one aside. So now I have 2 to go in there. So now I have 2 card fronts, 2 pieces to go on the back of each card, and a piece to go in the middle. I know, is that exciting to go on the inside? So there we go. That is all from this one piece. So there's not very much left over from our gorgeous piece of card base. And then we can make 2. Okay, so then how do I put them together? So I'm going to put them on Old Olive and Real Red. So the reasons why I chose those colors to go with this paper, it matches it, but also because of, where did I put it? I set it up, here we go. I use the Beary Christmas Designer Series paper. This pattern paper is gorgeous. I love it so much. and it's still available, but I think it's Tuesday, they're going our last chance sale, and I believe the Beary Christmas stuff is going to be on there. So if this is something you want, make sure you get on and get it soon. I don't know if it's going to go on sale. I didn't get a chance to really look and see if it's one that's going to go on sale or not, but definitely want to get this paper. So look at all these fabulous critters, and of course I fussy cut them all out. And I'm going to use these fabulous seals that I'm going to make on a card to go with the one that's got the ocean scene, which is with this one here. But I'm not going to make that card today. Isn't that beautiful? It's just so gorgeous. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous paper. But I did fussy cut these all out, and I've actually done that already. You guys don't have to watch me fussy cut out. I was watching TV, I think during Loki, and whenever I'm watching any kind of television, I sometimes like to keep my hands busy and fussy cut. I love to fussy cut. So I did fussy cut out all those critters, and I also cut up a piece of that same designer series paper um, that has these little presents. And they're kind of big, so I was just, you can cut them down. And that's what I added onto my card front with those. So you can see here, these are the two that I made on Facebook Live the other day. With There's like the little present, the polar bears. I can show you some of the other ones that I made. With this set, because you can make so many cards. Um, you can see with the different, like I cut out the trees too, with the polar bears. I think it's so sweet. There's a polar bear within it. See, I added the extra presents. There we go, the polar bears with the presents. So cute. Love, love, love. More polar bears and presents. And then I did use a regular basic white medium envelopes. And for this to stamp on the outside, I did actually use the Grassy Grove. I actually just used these and stamped them twice. I use my Stamparatus. So if you're stamping positioner and then stamp them. And then this is actually the snow that is in with this set right here. That I added on this one. Isn't that pretty? It's just so pretty. Let's see, I've got a couple others. So these ones were all polar bears. It did not have, and then I did a whole set of deer. So they had all those deer on that paper too. Right? And that was pretty. It's just so pretty. It turned out so nice. So many ideas. Yeah, so cute. Love all of these. I'm telling you, that paper is so cute. I knew I was going to want to fussy cut them all out. And then there's a bunch of the ones that have the polar bear with the tree. This one I put the sentiment on the bottom. These ones. And then on the one that I did yesterday, I put the sentiment up here on the top. So anyway, that's a few cards that I made with that set. So let's go ahead and I got a bunch of those out so we can go through these as well. And then I'm going to use the old olive. So this is a piece of the old olive cardstock. I always use the 8.5 by 11. So I cut it in half at the 4 1/4. So down the length. So I have a 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5, and then I have 2 card bases from that one piece of old olive cardstock. And then I wanted a real red mat, and like I said, I picked this because that matches my Beary Christmas designer series paper, the real red. And this is at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and I'll have all of these measurements up on my blog, hopefully later today, so you guys can get all that information. And then I'm just going to layer my cardstocks on here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to layer these up. Now if I were going to add twine or ribbon, I would do that and get that already now, but I'm just going to, for these ones I did not. So I'm just going to mat these right here. Now I can't see the way that this is streaming right now. I can't see any comments. So if there's any comments, thank you, welcome. and I love comments. And I will be back as soon as I'm off. I will be able to answer any questions that you have. So totally comment and ask. I apologize. I just cannot see the way I have it set up right this minute. I can't see the comments. There we go. Do. So I've got that on the card front, just like that. Oh, love, love, love. And then we'll do the same thing for the other cards. I've got two. Now the sentiment I did mention that I'm using is from the Home for the Holidays. It's Home for the Holidays paper pumpkin kit. Now there's a chance that we'll have some of those refills or the full kits later. If we do, they always our refills our full kits come out like 3 months usually after, so it'll be after the holidays. But if it does come in, I would definitely say get one of those because they're really awesome. But the refills are available now, and so the refills don't come with the stamp set or the ink spot, but they do come with the glitter glue and the pieces to make the other cards. So if you've already got a sentiment that you love, you can make these cards with that kit. You would just use your own sentiment. It has everything else but the sentiment for these. Aren't they pretty? So pretty. I love, love, love. That one they just the Christmas paper pumpkin kits are always my favorite. I do love them. Okay. So we're also gonna need two inside layer pieces. And I always have the same. I have like a huge bag of them right here. Um, my standard inside piece is 4 1/8 by 3 7/8. 4 1/8 by 3 7/8. So I like the way that fits inside. And those are also, we can go ahead and glue those together while we doing that. And remember, we used our pieces that we cut up. So I'm going to make these go down just like that. We'll be ready to go to do our stamping. Just going to add that down. You can make it as wide here as you want. I like to put this on first so I know where to stamp my inside sentiment. So I don't want it to be too tight. I don't stamp my sentiment first. I stamp it after I've glued my, when I go use the kind that goes down. These are just too pretty not to put in here. Here, this one I'll do a smaller. There we go. Look at this. And oh my gosh, so I have my hair up in a ponytail today because it rained here last night. We don't get rain very often. I mean, it doesn't rain that often in Arizona. We've got hot, dry weather. But when it does, my hair just goes at a lovely afro this morning. And we were up early. My daughter and I had appointments to get our COVID. We got our COVID shots already this morning. Although I guess now it's the afternoon or it's a little after noon here. But okay, so now we've got that down. So now we can just we can stamp our sentiments and then we can pick out our critters. So I actually have some scrap that I used, and this is just 1/2 inch basic white, and I'm going to use the Merry Christmas. It's from my Home from the Holidays. Like I said, you can use any sentiment that you have that you love. One of these long, kind of a longer ones I've got here, and I'm going to use the old olive ink. You can use, I think on some of them I used the real red, but use old olive, and I'm just going to stamp it. I should use because it's photopolymer, I should use my little mat. There we go. You guys see that? And I could probably zoom in a little bit so you guys can see that a little bit better. So I'm just going to stamp my sentiment on here. See if I got it straight. No, a little bit. I think I got it too much when I made it. make it a little bit wider because I zoomed in too far and then put it too far up and I couldn't see what I was doing. Okay, I gotta get it centered, which is why I do a little strip because then I can get it on there. See, there we go. Awesome. And then I can just use my paper snips and snip it off. And that one's not bad, but it's a little too close. That. And then do the next one. And you could, of course, flag your ends too. I'm just not gonna see. Did I get it too high? No, that looks pretty good. Awesome. Wasn't sure. Okay, then I use my chamois. Clean this off. A photopolymer doesn't stain too badly. Let's close that. And then let me snip this off. It looks like I did it on the other side where I cut. I'm just going to use my bone folder to smooth out. Make sure your ink is dry. Sometimes I find here in Arizona, if it's raining, if I'm too quick to play with where my ink is, I will smear it. So you don't want to do that. And then I'm going to use on the inside here, I'm going to stamp my inside. And I'll use the one that's from this stamp set. Or you can use, I showed you the one from the Very Best Occasions or your favorite, whatever your favorite inside, your inside sentiment you like. And again, I'll do it in Old Olive. Just like that. And because I put my inside the strip first, then I know I can just, where I knew I need to put it in there so that it's even on both sides from the edge. Let's do the other one as well. Inside. I do like to do this on the back of my card, but we'll do that at the end. And then I forgot to actually put bling on the cards yesterday, and I'll try not to forget this time. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got our insides and our card front basic done. So now let's pick our critters, right? So we've got our Merry Christmas we're going to put on each of these cards. That. And now we can pick our things. All right, so I've got lots and lots of polar bears. I love the polar bears. How do you guys feel? So look, now this is one that I did, and it's half cut off. But we could use him, and I will have one of the bears that's going the other direction. Oh, that one's too small. I have a bigger bear. Let's see if I've got. Oh, here's one with it sitting. That's probably the one I used last time. Let's see. Some of them they're all a little bit different sizes. Oh, that looks cute. Oh, that's him backwards. I don't know. I don't really like that one. I did see a few that I did. But you can use the ones that are half cut off. Here's the big tree. Aw, I love the big tree. And that looks really good right here. And I thought I saw the little bunny. Here's like a little polar bear. And then if I make it like I did the other one. Do I have a red, pink one? Put that like that. How's that? That looks pretty cute. Let's pull these down a little bit. And I think I want to put this Merry Christmas over here. Maybe I should put it in the middle. Like that. This one. I put that one in the middle. And I don't see which one I used. I did do one that I used that I cut the bear off. I used a half one. But I think I used one of the bigger bears walking the other direction for this one. I think I'll do something different. You could have him too sitting off to the side, like that. And put the baby with his one present. And let's see. We want a bear that's going the other direction. I have one that's got the red. There we go. So it's kind of like paper dolls, trying to get them all. Oh, is that cute? Oh my goodness, she's so totes adorbs. Totes adorbs. And we'll do these in the middle. I did these other ones to the side, all the way to the edge. But this one I'll do these ones in the middle. Okay, so there we go. Now I've got lots of bears on here, and should I get it? Here's another little present. Should I do present? Keep it very presenty. I don't know if I need another present in that. That looks cute though. So here is a pink one that's long. The long one might be better. So you get to really like you fussy cut out all this stuff. It's easy. It's fun to kind of like play around and see how you like it. I think I showed you guys all of the other ones I did that were like a ton. So like this bear, I'm gonna glue him down, but then I'll put this one up on. Yeah, I like that. And this one I'll put on Stampin' Dimensionals. And this one I'll put on Stampin' Dimensionals. And maybe I should put two presents. Really fill it up because he's got a present on him. Go. Do. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Awesome. Okay, there we go. And then this guy's got one present. I think I thought I saw a long one. There's a polar bear with a present in his little hands. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So I'll just do that. There we go, like that. Oh, super cute. So definitely cut out all those critters, and like I said, and the presents, and you can always cut those presents down too to make them fit into the piece the size that you want for it to fit. But there we go. Okay, so now all we have to do is um, add them with the dimensionals and the glue. All right, so let's do this one first. So let me scoot that over there and get out my Stampin' Dimensionals. So this one I'm just going to put up on Stampin' Dimensionals. This one, oops, make sure you get it. Make your dimensionals on your tree. And then I'm actually going to cut one of these in half. Put up here on the star and the bunny. So it's got a little bit of integrity, but not too much. Go ahead and add this to my card front. That's so cute. And then if I wanted to put the sentiment on the bottom, then you would put the polar bear up higher. Because I'm going to put my sentiment at the top, I'm going to put my polar bear down low. I'm not going to push it down really hard because I want to add this present behind there. So I don't know if I'm going to slip it, if it'll slip through. I'm going to go ahead and add some glue to the back. There we go. So it's actually going to be underneath. I can zoom that in. Let's zoom out or in a little bit. There we go. You guys can see that better. It's actually here, and now I've got it. I can set. Make sure that's down. Push that down. Glue. Then here is my other one, and I'm actually going to use glue dots for this other present. That way, I have a little bit. It's not as much as a Stampin' Dimensional, but it is a little bit of. It gives it a little bit of lift. So that, and then use a Stampin' Dimensional on my little bear. And he's going to go down just like that. How cute! Oh my goodness, it's so adorable. Yeah? Totes adorbs. Okay, so then here is my sentiment. I'm going to go ahead and add Stampin' Dimensionals to my sentiment. Oops. Make sure you get it. Actually on the paper, so it doesn't show. There we go. Pen. And I'm gonna put this one in the middle. Uh, yep, spot in the middle. That straight. Push that down. There we go. So cute. So cute. Love, love, love. Okay, so now let's do the other one. And then this one, I'm going to actually do the bear. It's going to glue him down to the edge. So you can, these ones that come off the edge, you can totally still use those. You just have to make sure you put them on your card front. In a way. Especially these ones that are in the corner. And totally make sure that lines up. Nice. For your glue dries. It's so cute. He's so cute. Right? And then we have, let's see, this guy's going to go up on Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm just not going to take off the, the, this one's just a tiny bit too big. Let's cut this one in half. I'm going to not take off the final piece until we are done. So, because the presents want to go behind it. So I wanted to layer those presents on. I'm going to add these without taking off the backing. So I'm not going to take the backing off of these bears. Oops, I'm not on the camera. Sorry. There we go. I'm not going to take the backing off of these bears so that we can add the presents behind it, right? Because I want the bears to go like that, but the presents are going to be behind it. So I picked this pink one. Pink one. It's going to be glued down, and it's going to go in the middle. So it needs to be about here underneath that tree, right? And then this one I'm going to use the glue dots again to give it a little bit more than the other. And then give this a little bit. The glue dots are, so the glue makes it flat. The glue dots will give it a tiny bit of lift. And then the Stampin' Dimensionals give it a lot of lift, right? So that. So you kind of see it sitting in front of it. And then let's add our big bear to this edge. Have him kind of going up a little bit with his fun sweater. These are so fun. Like, I really love this Beary Christmas. And of course, it matches the Beary Christmas stamp set, which is pretty awesome. And the berry punch. Go. So cute. And then here is our little guy with a present on his little head. Aww. Very cute. I'm just going to put him just like that. Now we've layered them on, and we know where all our lines are. Isn't that pretty? So now let's add our sentiment. Again, I'm going to put it in the middle. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to put the glitter glue and stuff on. I'm going to do it after I've done the inside and the back because it takes a while for glitter glue to dry. Like I said, we actually had rain here in Arizona last night. So it's moist here. So things don't dry as quick. And we don't have our heater on yet either. Because I think I said yesterday it was cold, but when I meant it cold, it meant it went under 70. It doesn't really get cold here. Yeah, which is what I love. Love that it doesn't get cold. Okay. All right. So now we have our two card fronts done. Now let's put on our inside. Right. We've got our inside pieces. We've already got that one stamped. And I also mentioned, like I mentioned on my my Facebook Live yesterday, if you have, after you've done all that fussy cutting, you don't want to not put things on the card. So if you know, like if you've already like mapped out how much you have and you have a bunch left, you can add at one on the inside too. Or you can always, if you've got a lot of paper, you can always cut a lot. So you can just add another bear. Oh, let me make it go bigger out so you guys can see. You can add another bear on the inside or one of your other critters. So let's do that. Let's see. Let's add our other inside layer. Get it? These are not working. Just like this. Add our inside layer. Pretty. So pretty. Just that little bit extra, right? This really adds to the inside. Very pretty. Okay, so I have all these bears, all of these. Look, here's one that's festive with a present. You can add that one with the present. You can have them go over that, or you can put it over here. I think I actually like it overlapping the other designer series paper. So, and I'm going to glue these ones in instead of using dimensionals or glue dots because then they lay as flat. There is glue, there's glitter on this, so that will stick up a little bit, but I do like to add. And so that's going that way. Let's make sure we add something going the other way. What's on the front of this one? He's got a red. I think there was one with the green. Here we go. Here is a polar bear with a green sweater. Let's add him to the inside. Go. There he is coming out the sideways. So you can see what it looks like going one way or the other. Was that cute? Oh, love, love, love. Okay. Then let's stamp and glue our backs on because remember we cut up those strips of from the glitter from the bottom of our card front. So again, move this up so you guys can see. Make sure you get the ones that have all the glitter on it so that you get those. So let me set that one aside so you can see this one. So glue the edge of the glitter. And again, this was the 4 by 1/2 inch right there. Do it on the other one. All the glitter. So fun. Love this glitter. And the glitter glue looks like this. So it's kind of like, so it's not like just one color. It has kind of like a multicolored sparkle. It's really pretty. You guys can see that sparkle. And then of course, if you follow me, you know that it's not done until you've added the things on the back. So let's go ahead and do that now. I have my Stampin' Up! Logo that is from the Stamped with Love stamp set. Stampin' Up! Logo. Instead of Hallmark, I have my Stampin' Up! Then I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside the same sentiment I stamped on the inside. I'm going to stamp it on the back. I just really like the way that looks. I don't like the back of my card to be bare. Even though these are polar bear cards, I want them not to be bare. Go ahead and add that to both on the back side. And then I'm going to add my, this is my Christie Stampin' Spot logo. Go ahead and add that too as my website. Awesome. Awesome sauce. So there we go. We've got that done. Now we just need to add some bling. So we got our back done. So they're not naked on the back. And now we can add all the pretty stuff. Yeah. Okay. So if you get the kit, if you go ahead and order a Home for the Holidays refill kit, it'll actually come in one of these beautiful boxes. I love these boxes. You won't get the stamp spot, which is real red for this kit, or the stamp set, but you will get all the pieces, and they will come in wrapped in red tissue paper. And see, look at that. It even comes with adhesive. This is the envelopes that go with it with all the houses. Is that beautiful? As well as a glitter glue. So super fun. I love the glitter glue. And we're going to go ahead and do it. And I'm actually going to add glitter to my Christmas tree, just like this. Oh, sounds like my hubby is coming home. Go adding my glitter glue to my Christmas tree and to the star, right? And um, on this one, I think there's not a lot of glitter on these trees. There's a little bit. I'll just add a little bit more of glitter to this one tree in the front. And then just so I have a little bit of dimension. And then I love what did I do with my um Wink of Stella? Here we go. And then I'm going to take some Wink of Stella and just add a little bit to the eye of my polar bears, like that, into my bunny, maybe a little bit to his scarf. That's so cute, right? Into the presents, just because I love sparkle, right? You can never have too much sparkle. I love sparkle. And we'll add this, do the same thing for this one. I'll add it to his bow and the present and their little eyes and his scarf, just a little bit, and to the trees on his sweater. And they're all cute. Oh my gosh, I'm moving the dots. I just love a Wink of Stella. Okay, and be careful because we've added that gutter glue. I'm going to add it to this one's sweater too, right? Because I don't want to neglect the wink on the inside. That's always so cute. Love these guys. To the bow on his present. Awesome. And then the last thing we need is some gems. I think what worked really well for this one was some basic, I had the basic rhinestones, but we also have those fun snowflakes. If you wanted to add some white snowflakes. But I really liked the regular rhinestones. What I love about the basic jewels, you can see I colored one of them, is that they work really good. But sometimes just regular basic rhinestones work nice. So I'm just gonna add some. Do 3. That just adds a little bit more sparkle. Love, love, love. Do the same thing for this one. And ooh, I could definitely need a little one maybe for this one because he's got a star. Maybe move this up a little bit. Now it's good to do 3 and then do in kind of a triangle. But because I've got this one's up higher, that one's a little bit harder to do. But there we go. You can see that. Awesome. Awesome. So now we're done. And like I said, they'll fit into a regular envelope. And I used the Grassy Grove to make the pretty envelope backs to go in there. And now we have some pretty Christmas cards. And when I did my home for the holidays, when I made my cards that I did with the kit, I cut up this envelope and used them to add that on here. And again, if you'd like you can always cut these up to put as backs on your, I should have maybe put one on the back of to make your sentiment pop. I think it's really awesome. I tried one to put on the back because there's only so little bit. We waste all that paper just for that tiny bit. You can't even really see the variation of color. So I didn't actually do these. But these, I love these. These are nice size too. They're bigger because it was made for that bigger card. But I love getting 2 card fronts. You can see 2 full card fronts from one piece, and that includes the inside. That pretty back of the card, and it makes a beautiful canvas for all of those fabulous Beary Christmas critters, which I absolutely adore. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's quick, um, fun Christmas cards. I hope you guys are making, if you're making Christmas cards this year, but definitely check out this paper pumpkin add-on. This is um, the warm wishes cards and envelopes. Like I said, it's only 14 bucks for a set of 20 of these, right? 20 envelopes and cards. I mean, that is such a great price for all that glitter. I mean, that's just so you can make 40 card fronts. I mean, that's really awesome. And again, you can also get that home for the holidays refill kit. And again, these are both while supplies last. So, but yeah, you can get some. That glitter glue is so cute, fun. And these houses, I mean, these are really adorable cards. Love, love, love these cards. So thank you guys so much. I'm so glad that we can actually see a little bit better. I figured out how to do the updates on my camera so that everyone can see this. So hopefully, um, no, it's so exciting. I love all that stuff. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday and get some crafting in this weekend. Hopefully get your Christmas cards ready to go out and have a great weekend. Bye guys.